Bonjour, everyone. I'm in France. I've been here for 1 week. I've been in personal retreat mode lately, and it has come to my attention to discuss to you about my journey with trust. It's very difficult to be in the trust mode in the present moment all the time. And particularly lately with all the new energies we're integrating that have just come in through August and September, even in July, there is always those moments before and after that we need to integrate the energies. And for me, I often feel completely disconnected. I don't always feel the energy within myself. I don't feel that my support is there, but I've done this enough times now that I know that it is there, and I just remind myself to keep trusting it and keep trusting it's there. This is just something I'm moving through. In order to shift energetically and shift physically, I need to allow it, and I don't need to go into the fear mode. In the beginning I did, but now I know to just trust the flow of the moment. So I just wanted to encourage you to allow that to happen. Allow yourself to be in a quiet place. Allow yourself to not know what's happening next. And just allow it to open up. So I've received very little information within my heart about what my next thing is to do. Because it's not about doing, it's about being. We're all being challenged to just be who we are in this moment and just be beacons of light and beacons of love. So at least I can say that for myself. That's been my journey, and I feel like that many of us are experiencing similar things. So, but trust has always been difficult for me, and it started with realizing how I get my information. So now I'm going to go back to the beginning of me opening up. And it started at, let's say, Drumvalo Melchizedek's workshop that I went to, a week-long workshop, when I realized then that what I received was through knowingness and clairsentience and my feeling nature. But up until that point, I didn't think that I received information. But after that, then I started to trust it a little bit more. But that being said, I realize how difficult it is for others like myself to trust that flow of energy. When you have clear audience and you can see visions and you go out of your body and you experience all these things, you get a lot of information for yourself in those ways, and it's clear. But when you're feeling it in your body and you have a sense of knowing, how do you distinguish that from just a feeling you're having or an emotion or the knowingness? How do you distinguish that from a thought? In the beginning, when you're dealing with your ego and your old thoughts, what's real, what's not real. So it takes a while to learn to trust that feeling. So I just want to give you some encouragement to trust the flow through your knowingness. And the practice of getting into my heart was what I learned. I learned to get into my heart, feel my divine presence there, and then I started to trust what was a yes and what was a no. And an expansion of energy would tell me that, yeah, so anything that I thought or felt, I could ask and then receive a yes or no answer. But you always have to be in that place of calm and peace. So that started my journey of trusting what I was feeling and what my thoughts were. But up until that point, the one thing that always did happen was I would just get this sense of resolve about something. It didn't come to me like in one quick thought. It would be something that would come to me over and over again, and then finally I would take a look at it and say, wow, that That feels right. And then when I really think about it or let it settle in, then I would have this sense of resolve about it. Like, I need to do this. I need to take action on this, or this is my truth now, or whatever it is, whatever the aha moment is, or whatever the little thing is that I needed to move forward in, whether it was to maybe go to a retreat or have some experience or speak with someone, whatever. Realizing something about myself, releasing something about myself. All those things, I would just get a sense of resolve that that's it. That's the truth. And I still do. And that's the trust. So now I just trust that feeling. If I have a feeling to go somewhere and it doesn't make sense, I'm just trusting it and going there. And so that goes back to my journey, like 3 or 4 years ago. I would have never dreamt I'd be sitting here in France right now. I had a different vision of how things were going to open up for me and where I was going to be and all those things. Although this has been part of my dream, is to go to Europe and go around the globe and just doing my thing, offering the sound and offering some healing and connecting with people all over the world. So here I am now already. I went to Ireland. I just got the feeling. I trusted the feeling. It's like, okay. So I trusted it, and I allowed the magic to come in and take me there. So here I am now in France, and I just trusted when was the time to come to France, and I just went with it. But there was almost the whole time in Ireland, I wasn't getting anything on what I was to do next. Should I go back? How long should I stay? And then all of a sudden, just like, within 2 days, all of a sudden, I felt like, okay, you're going to France. Look for a house sit. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm at a house sit. And one came up for me when I listened. When I was looking before, nothing was coming up. But when I listened to my heart and it said, look, I had the feeling to look, so I looked, and I got one right away. So here I am. So now my next step, it just came to me yesterday. I'm going to the south of France to visit the sites of Mary Magdalene and St. Baume when I leave here. But that's all I have, and that's all that's come so far. So every day is just about being present and enjoying this beautiful environment I'm in, enjoying my time with myself, cooking and reading and walking and really enjoying nature, connecting with nature. And that's where we are. So I just want to offer some encouragement to be there, to just be, not to feel like you need to know what's coming next. We're in that time now, and we really are here, so we just need to be it, to be the love, to be the light, and honor our own hearts. And just flow. I have to say, I've been in very much of a bliss flow since I've been here. I'm just trusting it, and I'm allowing myself to be present, and it's allowing the love light to flow through me. And that's all I need. That's all we all need. So keep it simple, and just, follow your own heart, but just be in it. Just be in the love, be in the light. And no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're sharing love and light. You don't have to do anything to share it. You just be. So I hope that's a encouragement for you, and many blessings, and I love you all. From my heart to yours, enjoy the life we have. Au revoir.